So what makes the difference in quality of people's financial life? Why do the rich get richer and the poor get poorer? Why do people have to work all their lives and are still not being extremely rich? Do you remember the statistics of 5, 15, and 80? 80% of the people will still be working even when they are old age. Welcome to another episode of Rich Beyond Your Wildest Dreams. I am Anshul Bajaj and I am the host for this show. I'm an all India rank holder, chartered accountant, and serial entrepreneur with businesses in the field of outsourcing, manufacturing, and warehousing. And I started this show to take you on a mission because it's my mission to help people achieve financial freedom and learn from the habits of rich and wealthy people. In today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about certain financial boons. Yes, financial boons which are literally taking money out from your life, which are literally just like a wound cuts and gets the blood out. Similarly, boons which take money from your life. So, are you ready to begin this episode? Thank you. The first financial boon which takes money away from us is our negative associations to money. Yes, our negative beliefs about money. See, one thing I want you to realize is that as a child, we were growing up. There are certain things that we have associated money to. There are certain beliefs that we have created about money. So, what is a belief? A belief is a feeling of absolute certainty, something that appears to us as true, and it is so subtle in our subconscious mind that we don't even realize that we have that belief. For example, a statement like "It's too hard to earn money. Money does not grow on trees. It's Money is the root of all evil. So I can never be extremely rich in my life." Certain associations, certain statements that you have with money, which draws money away from you. See, in my last episode also, I told you one thing, that your mind is like a land, and the job of land is to give you the crop that you sow. But can you sow your crop on an infertile land? What will happen is subconsciously the story in your mind is that I cannot be rich. It's too hard to earn money. Money does not come easily to me. Money is the root of all evil. If I earn money, I will have to spend less time with my family. Do you think you can be extremely rich in your life with these associations? The answer is no. And hence we have to be really clear. We have to really clear our beliefs about money. We have to, the first wound is clearing your negative associations with money. And if you do that, trust me, the flow of money in your life will suddenly increase. It's like you have yourself put your hand and have stopped the money from coming into your life. And if you just do one thing, if you just change your associations, your patterns, your beliefs with money, it will suddenly shift the whole game for you. It will suddenly shift everything for you. The second financial boon is making abundance a priority in your life. Making abundance a priority in your life. Yes. So, as humans or as people, we always want a comfortable life. We just want, we want a good, decent life. But we don't make getting rich a real priority. And how do I know that? Because just look at the number of people who are learning to be rich. So I've always told something that success leaves clues. People have already gone down that path. People have already become riches from rags and they have documented their stories, they have documented their experiences. But how many of us care to actually read their books, read those experiences, and walk the same path? The answer is very few percentage because getting rich is not our priority. It is a preference that even if we get rich, it's okay. But my priority is having a comfortable life. It's not at all to be really abundant, to be really free, to really end this chapter of money in your life. If you make it a priority and make a decision that I am gonna be rich no matter what, you won't even believe that magic will start happening with you. The Tony Robbins says that decision is cutting yourself off from every other possibility. So if you just make the decision of being extremely rich, you cut off yourself from the probability of being a poor, being a middle class, being just comfortable in your life. The third financial boon is creating an effective strategy in your life. Creating an effective strategy. Once you clear your mind with all these things, the next thing you need is an effective plan. And what do you need to plan for? You need to plan for how to create money in your life, how to manage money, and how to multiply that money. I'll repeat that again. How to create money in your life, how to manage money, and how to multiply that money. So people, you know, Jim Rohn used to say this, and it really pumps me that people major in minor things. People major in minor things, and the strategy is already there. So how do you get money? How do you earn money? You earn money by giving something in return. True or true? So money is just a medium of exchange, and if you give something of value, you get back something of value. Yes. So if there's any, so what's the $1 million business idea that can create money in your life? How can you solve a problem, or how can you find a better solution? All the business ideas in this world have been formed on two basic things: how to solve a problem, or how to give a better solution. And now that can be in terms of price, that can be in terms of a product, it can be in terms of quality, there can be any number of things. But this is the basic parameter on how you can just create money in your life. And how do you manage money? So there are certain things, there are certain systems or management money. For example, I told you about the jar system of money management. If you can just learn the basics and apply, create an effective strategy, you are bound to get rich. But people major in minor things. They apply wrong strategies. They learn from wrong people who aren't themselves financially rich. That's how it is. The fourth, the fourth financial boon is consistently following your path. Consistently following your path. How many times you have seen that you've started on a weight loss journey, you've started dieting, you started your workout, you do that for a week and then you just stop. How many times have you seen that people walk a certain path and then something happens and they deviate? Because you know why? Because people think that the path of success, the path of getting rich is a straight road. It's not like from A to point B. It's a zigzag, all the turns, swerves, going up, down, everything. But people are not consistently in a path. People don't follow a path. I've shared it sometime even in my Facebook and LinkedIn posts that in business also something is there is just to be there. Sometimes you just have to sustain, you just have to be there for the right opportunity in your life to come. But people give up too easily. People give up too easily. And why do they give up too easily? Because they have not made abundance a priority in their life. For them, even if they succeed, it's good, but even if they fail, it's okay. So consistently following your path, trust me, if you work with an effective strategy, if you keep changing your ways, and if you keep realizing that the path to success is a zigzag road, you are bound to be rich in your life. The fifth financial boon, and this is something even I make mistakes, everyone does, is relying on experts. Relying on experts. Yes, because especially in our life, we think that our purpose is to earn money. And then we hire other people to manage that money. For example, we hire our accountants, we hire our tax people, and we hire our investment managers because we think that he's more capable or he's more competent to do that. But what you don't realize is the market risk is yours. An accountant, even if tomorrow your accountant pays a higher tax or he does not pay a tax, the ultimate liability is yours. So you have to get to a point where you become an expert in your life. So my mentor Rahul Jain says that if you don't want to, so for example, if you don't want to do your taxes, that is completely understandable. You don't want to do your accounts, that's completely understandable. But you need to be aware of the way to do it. You need to learn of how to do it. You need to learn the basics of investing. Can you just rely on someone to give you back the returns? You really need to see what those people are doing. Are they on the right track? Is your accountant even preparing the right books of accounts? So people major in minor things. So you have to come to a point. If you are in a business, you are in a job, if you earn money, you have to come to a point that you become an expert. So you know the basics of investment, you know taxes, because the ultimate liability, the ultimate cost is yours. It is gonna suck money away from you. The sixth financial wound is financial complacency. It's financial complacency. How many times you have seen that people reach up to a certain level and they just become comfortable in their lives? They no longer they no longer are pushing themselves in their lives. And it's like a muscle. If you don't use it, you lose it. And people just stop having that hunger. People just stop having that hunger in their life. And that's what takes a lot of things. So if you get too comfortable, yeah. So it's one of my sayings that if you're not moving forward in your life, you're going backward. So in this time of dramatic changes in the economy, in the environment, you cannot just afford to be financially complacent. You cannot just say that I have money coming and flowing from this way and it will keep on happening, because it's not. You never know, something tomorrow might happen and your business can just come to crashes. It can just crash suddenly. So you have to keep upgrading yourself. You have to keep upgrading the software of yourself and never settle. Always be hungry in your life. The last financial wound that I want to talk to you is, and a lot of people suffer from this, is handling financial crisis. It's handling financial crisis. Why? Because there will be time in your life when everything will not be right. There's always not be green. Financial crisis in your life will come, and how you handle them. A lot of people I know go in depression, suicide, they just don't want to change their situation. But handling a crisis is an ability you want in this time most critical. Handling your financial crisis. So, what makes you really rich in life? What makes you really rich in life? It is gratitude. It is gratitude. So I listen to a mentor. His name is Ken Honda from Japan, and he talks a lot about how gratitude can suddenly shift our life. Even if you are right now in a state of financial crisis, even if you don't have the money you'd ideally like to have, but being really grateful for everything that you have in life is bound to get your money. And Ken Honda calls it as arigato money. So he says that whenever money comes to you, say thank you to money, and whenever you pay money, say thank you to money. He says it as arigato your money. So I have one action point for you in this episode, and it is review all the seven financial wounds that I have told you. Do you have negative associations to money? Have you made abundance your priority? Do you have an effective strategy of how to create money in your life, how to manage money, how to multiply money? Do you have, are you consistently following your path, or do you just start and then drop in the middle? Are you relying too much on the experts? Just go through all these 7 points. Are you being financially complacent in your life? Or how are you handling your financial crisis? So just go through each and give yourself score from 1 to 10. And 10 means that you're handling it good. And so, for example, if you have positive associations about money, then 10 means maybe a score of 8 and 9. And whereas if you have negative associations from money, the score can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So give yourself a score and analyze where you are right now. Remember, awareness is the first step to change. Awareness is the first step to change. So let me know what you think about this episode. Give your like and comment. Thank you. Thank you.